Yeah, but I mean, just to have the option to be like, you know what? I don't. Yeah. I feel like I don't need a condom. You're good.
You got the fucking dress, Tom? You're talking shit about it. Yeah, where was it?
It was in the fucking...
Was it?
The Leapy Battlefield Cemetery near the fucking...
I don't want it. You don't have to tell me. I was just saying.
I told you I wanted the shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know how I am.
Are you shooting back at time?
No.
Why? He's in power armor, ain't he? No.
No.
He's just in a fat suit.
He's all up on shit. I know that.
Is this guy shooting at us or not?
Yo, I left that call, bro. I couldn't stand that shit. Yo, has anyone got a rare mask that they can sell me?
Dude, what the fuck? I downed him. Oh, I know. It's gonna be like. I think that's the fear with Bethesda because they know we've got so much fucking shit to sell. It's like we bring this shit back and everyone's gonna put like it's gonna destroy the economy completely. I've got so much shit to sell. Right. Well, no, all right. So not only that, but it's like I think that's the reason that they put out the treasure hunter bullshit because I'd spent a lot of caps on that.
Treasure hunter was bullshit. It was a fucking waste of time. I wish I would have known.
I mean, no, it was, but that was what they were doing. They were trying to get, yeah. Alright, well somebody took my fucking, goddamn it. But see, that's gonna be the next, like, people are saving that shit. That's gonna be the next thing, it's gonna be doof. What the fuck? And I mean, you know, as much as they want to, like, I think that they understand, like, as much as they want to get, like, they're so shocked that we don't want to do fucking PvP and we want to help each other out, that kind of thing. It's like, what they don't realize is when we get good shit, everybody gets good shit. And you get a new player, and somebody, like, hops up on Vault 76 and drops a bunch of shit, then that's helping their fucking player base. I mean, a low level runs up on somebody like us, and they're like, well, I want that shit. How do I get it?
1,400 hours of shit or eBay.
But dude, I mean, Handy. All right, you and I can agree with it. Like, if we ever wanted to like really quit the game and sell all our shit on eBay, I would think. I mean, honestly, I think I'd make probably over $1,000.
Oh yeah.
Right, well, that flamer is worth what, 150?
Oh yeah.
Repository. You'll be interested in sausage making details. Small animals have the right type of intestines for the sausage making. Bad luck.
We need wood.
I'm here. You know you can get wood from me.
I did know that. I need wood all day from you.
It's not letting me collect it though. I don't know why. Maybe that means I've got my fucking shit maxed out. I don't know.
For the bonfire, I cannot march in the parade until we have a good size file. It is tradition. And donate to the stockpile of wood. What a
We're done.
fine pile for our bonfire. Thank you for your donations. Old Man Winter will burn bright.
Fucking time. Fuck time.
It's only a construct.
No, not
This is
time.
really-
Time.
It really.
Time. 2005. The 14-year-old boy that killed me because of you.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
He took my junk too.
I didn't have any for him to take, but fuck him.
I always got into like a legitimate time, like constrip, like legitimate, like quantum physics kind of bullshit conversation over that.
I'm so glad I shut you down.
Yeah, well, Stephen Hawking's dead, so.
And you don't talk like a robot.
Alright, go on YouTube and look up the fucking, goddammit, he went to talk, he had that Never Gonna Give You Up, Never Gonna Let You Down, Never Gonna Turn Around and Hurt You song. He did that shit. Yes, he did. That shit was hilarious. I loved the fact that fucking genius motherfucker, like, had that sick fucking sense of humor to where I'm about to die and I'm still gonna, like... Exactly. Yep.
You bunch of weird motherfuckers. So do I.
I don't wanna feel how I'm feeling. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna think. Alright. Fuck. Ratos.
Ratos! You know, croutons are so fucking good, like, by themselves.
I know that. Absolutely. Dude, we had Mexican night tonight, so I've got, like, fucking shrimp, chicken, and beef tacos. With black beans and fucking rice, and I'm about to fucking eat good.
You know what? Fuck you, Tom. And your good ass shit.
Do you realize how much fucking bullshit that I have to, like, deal with at work in order to get that shit? Like, it's not worth it. Like, I could work at fucking Lowe's and get that bullshit. Because I know how to do it. I'm not going to Taco Bell, and I'm trapped in the fucking bush. God damn it. I'm trapped in the goddamn bush.
How'd that happen?
I'm out. I'm out. I'm out!
What the fuck? You're out of the bush? What the hell? What
Yes.
bush were you stuck in?
Got the one under the fucking yellow house.
You're better than that, Tom.
I got out, so yeah, I am better than that. Fuck you.
Fuck! Oh!
You eat your goddamn chips and shut the fuck up.
Hey, Tom.
You were just saying how good they are.
They're super good.
And see, it just made me hungry. That's all I'm saying.
My bad. Fast snatch.
I mean, I love this event, but it's fucking stupid.
It is very weak.
Well, no, I mean, it's like last year. It like I don't know. Last year, it seemed like
Harder?
Yeah.
It's not. It hasn't ever been. Fuck you, croutons.
Fuck you, goddamn tacos, chicken, steak, shrimp, black beans, and yellow rice,
What?
pita chips, corn, flour, tortilla. And I'm gonna eat that shit cold. As soon as possible. I'm going to sit around and think about my life, reevaluate my situation.
Don't do that. That's a mistake.
No, the mistake is fucking letting this shit continue the way the fuck it is. Andy, am I wrong?
No. Nocturnal board. I'm so happy I fucking shot him.
I mean, it's all script.
It is script. Burn him. Burn him.
We've done the circuit, so to speak. It's time to chase away old man Winter in our most lost.
Is that fucking Marty? No, it's not.
Gather around the
I got a level fucking 2 here.
rid our town of the anthropomorphic representation of the season.
Did you just say witness me?
He's a lawyer. Wants you to watch. Executioner's punching glove. Awesome.
No, nothing good. I'm not even going to listen.
Spring is springing, my nigga. So spring right into our
Spring is spring, my nigga.
And he did.
That's what I just fucking heard.
Gesture mask. Alright.
Gobble mask.
It's a Swiss watch. Very reliable.
Oh yeah, where they spray the silver shit in their mouth and they're like, witness me! Yeah, anyone get a mask that's worth value?
No.
Alright, we're heading to use Quantum. Is that what's going on? All of them.
I need to make some food, bro. I can feel my stomach. So. Facts, though. I'm gonna see if I can get a ride to Taco Bell. I'm
probably getting out. If this shit doesn't... If I don't get into this, I'm probably getting off so I can eat. Because I don't know who's crunching chips right now. It's fucking croutons. It's Handy. I know what you're doing, Handy. Fuck you.
I don't know what you're talking about, Tom, but they're fucking good.
No, I'm gonna send you all the fucking tacos that I'm about to eat in the fucking group message. It's just to make you mad. It's just angry.
How about you just mail that shit to me? Mail me your tacos.
Nope. Yep. I don't know where the fuck I am, but the shit is active.
Are you talking about your gonorrhea again, Tom?
No, I'm talking about the whatever world we joined. Foxtrot is active.
Oh. So the gonorrhea is at full bloom. It's hot.
I mean, all you need that shit. All you need is a fucking goddamn antibiotic. So who the fuck cares?
How about the 90 women you gave it to? Do you think they care?
No, I don't. I did. There's not 91. Oh, god damn it! I wish.
That's a secret.
I was just kicked out. I was just kicked out of the fucking world. All right, I'm done. Love you guys.
Tom, shut the fuck up. Come back.
Oh, shut the fuck up. Come back.
No, I'm done. I gotta eat my tacos. I gotta eat my tacos.
They're
Goddamn,
cold.
I'm hungry.
They're cold. Fucking shove it in your face. This is bad. You just sit here.
No, all right. You know, you're right. You're right. I'm just gonna. Yep. You're right.
I'm about to go eat.
I'm joining in, and I'm gonna spin around.
Alright, well, I'm going to make some food, so I'll talk to you guys whenever I get back.
Alright, wait. I'm going back to Big Taggart. Join on me, Tom. This nigga baby is gone.
Is this shit active?
I don't know. I gotta put my croutons away though. I got a fucking giant, like, gallon-sized bag of croutons. It's so good.
Yeah, you did.
It's fucking goddamn toast, man. I love toast.
I mean, it's bread. It's fucking good. Flour. Yeah. I get it. I get it.
Roasted garlic. 32 ounces. It's a fucking quart. It's a fucking quart of fucking bread.
Ooh.
Toasted bread. It's a giant ass bag.
This shit smells so good.
So there's my nuts if you want to look at them.
No, I got pita chips, I got fucking meat tacos, I got chicken tacos, I got black beans, I got rice, I got queso. Nope.
Queso.
I made the fucking queso too. That's all me.
You killed that pig?
No, that's not what queso is.
I know, it's beef.
No. It's fucking cheese.
Oh, that's right. My bad. I was thinking of carne asada.
Back up. Sam, back up.
I didn't get to join it. Oh, this is the same. There's fucking Tyne. Fuck that guy.
For real.
I mean, we left to come back. We left to go do another event, and we came back to the same one.
Well, that's on you.
Hey, fuck you, Tom. Thanks a lot, titty fucker.
I fuck all those dudes.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying, like, I was letting the world know about it.
We're streaming?
Yep.
Am I famous yet?
You're a famous titty fucker, yes.
I feel like I should be famous by now.
Me too, Tom. Me too. But I don't do it for the fame. Oh, shit, jeez. Tom, when you buy an AR-15, when you buying one?
I'm not.
Why?
Because that's just not important to me.
Have you seen the news?
Yeah.
That's why it should be important to you.
Well,
People be fucking rioting over someone dying on accident.
yeah, but that's just not. Alright, first of all, that nigger didn't die. Or, wow.
We are streaming, Tom. High five. Wow, that's great. First of all, it did not die in an accident.
No, alright, he didn't. That shit was fucked up. Alright.
Oh God, that was awesome.
I said it with an R or two, didn't I?
You did. That was an R.
Alright. My man, and every time I hear George on the radio, I worry about it because my name is George. So, that motherfucker got killed. Like, that's straight up murder. Like, straight up. Like, on video. Police brutality. That's worse than fucking goddamn Rodney King bullshit.
Alright, so I don't think the cop, and I don't know for sure, but I don't think the cop said, you know what, I'm not going to work today and kill somebody. I doubt that was on his mind when he woke up to go to work. You know, and so...
Well, no, but
that part is crazy.
Alright, but he had 11 complaints in internal affairs. 11 complaints. Motherfucker, I don't know if that was on his mind, but he is maladjusted.
Well, and also, like...
And to be able to do that to another human being, that's fucked up.
These fucking people, they did the queen all fucked up. Their queen is going on, there's only 3 motherfuckers there.
I mean, I feel like you did that the other night, so you can't talk shit.
No, but at least I nuked it, right? They nuked the entire fucking section of shit.
I'm eating my fucking taco.
Yeah, you are. Is it legal?
Mm-hmm.
Is it a legal taco?
No.
Taco? Oh, my house finally showed up. I'm gonna talk to my bitch. I'll be right back.
Yep.
I'm gonna talk to my bitch. I ain't leaving. I'm just saying, I'm gonna go talk to my bitch.
Yeah, Settler Wanderer?
What?
The Settler Wanderer.
Yes.
That bitch, she's got, her head's way too big.
I don't care. She's a fucking crazy hippie. Didn't you put a fucking red rocket on her face anyways?
I tried to, but her chin fucking glitched up. And it was sticking out. The fucking red rocket.
Her chin was sticking out the bottom?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Because her head is so fucking big.
It is big. Well, it might be big. I don't even pay attention to her. I don't put a mask on her face. But I might put one of these goddamn fast match masks on her face.
What is this? Abraxo?
For fun. Hey, what are you on, bitch? Hey, listen to my face.
Another traveler on the road of life.
Can you actually put her in fucking power on? So I can put the old man bullshit on her?
Why would you put her in power hour? And I'm guessing no.
So I could do the old man power armor match.
You 76s?
Oh, you might be able to put that on her. I don't know if it requires a chassis or not, though. That's why I'm saying I. Where'd she go, that crazy ass bitch?
Someone stopped by earlier, heard me singing. Okay, I got a real job. A friend of a friend is in a bad bind. Needs the whole adventure hour rescue. Good luck out there. I'll keep the kettle on. Hey, you know, I actually could do that. You take care of business, and I'll make sure you get your reward. Deal?
I just feel like I need a new job. Shit is fucking stupid.
Right side.
Like I spent the last fucking 3 days off the clock trying to close that shit down by myself. That shit fucking depressing as fuck. I get home at 11:30.
Shouldn't do that. Period.
I'm sending people home at 9:30 and working until fucking 11 o'clock.
I bet I could write a whole
by myself.
story about you without you saying a word.
Cleaning up all after these motherfuckers.
Is there anything better than...
And then I get written up for that shit today. Like,
Yeah.
Motherfucker. Do you not realize that I'm doing this shit like... The only reason that
For free. You're doing this shit for free. And that's fucked up. You should not do it for free. Either do it and get paid for it, or you fucking leave at 9:30 like he wants.
Well,
Either he'll fix it, or he'll fucking fix it.
But that's the thing. Like, you want me to leave at 9:30? Like, we got a fucking, like, shitty-ass text message, and then we got our asses chewed the next day because we were staying after 9:30.
Right.
So, I mean, it's like, what the fuck do you want? You can't have it both ways.
No.
And after all that bullshit, I go to Joe and I was like, well, you know, all this shit was brought up in this fucking meeting with our goddamn fucking new general manager.
Observe nature.
Like, well, did I leave anything on? It's like, I don't know. It's like, what exactly was wrong? He's like, I don't know. Alright, so he was like, he got here before I did. And Joe, I mean, basically what that's telling me is Joe's like honestly saying, look, this nigger got here, I just said it with an R too. This nigger got here before I did. And then wanted to point everything out that you did, and I walked in even before I got written up, and I noticed that some shit was off. Like, the shit that I wrapped, made sure it was wrapped, was unwrapped. I'm like, well, how did that fucking happen? And then when I'm in the meeting in the write-up, it's like, it looked like somebody sprinkled salt all over the fucking line. And I'm like, well,
that does not sound like me.
No, that sounds like someone actually fucking sprinkled. Like, as soon as they got in, they got pissed off and they fucking sprinkled salt on my shit and blamed it.
That does sound fun. It sounds like the right thing to do, right? Motherfucker, jump, bitch. Jump again, you.
But I mean, it's like, you don't fucking close. He's like, well, your last ticket was at 8, and I'm like, no, that's not, the last ticket was at 8 o'clock, but we had to put it out at fucking it's like, no. You're not seeing what's going on when you're not fucking here. Well, the thing that pisses me off the most is they wanted to turn it in like, well, your performance is dipping. Is there anything going on? You need, here's this number if you need to talk to anybody. What that tells me is they're already trying to say that I'm on fucking drugs or some bullshit like that.
Well, we'll let them test you.
Well,
test me a million fucking times. I'm not on drugs, you dick. Oh.
And then it's like we got this one guy who's worked with a company for years. So, and then Joseph was like, well, you know, we got these, we got something posted right next to the, we got this posted right next to the timing clock where, you know, if you need to, like, if you need to call this number or you need some help or do anything like that, like, all that's, none of that gets back to us. It's all, what's the word? Like we don't know what's, like, if you have to talk to this person, then we don't know what's going on and we're not privy to that. It's all confidential, right? And then right after he says that, he's like, so Cedric, he's been here for 20 years. He reached out to them. I'm like, all right, well, no, that's not confidential if you're telling me that fucking Cedric did it.
Word. You bunch of dicks.
I mean, right there, you're breaking confidentiality. He's like, well, you know, Cedric had some issues with his family. I'm like, no, fucker.
You don't tell us that stuff.
Yeah, are you fucking stupid?
He may have, but you don't tell everyone that shit. What's wrong with you?
PS4 is too hot. And I just ate some motherfucking tacos. So I'm out.
What are you doing, you dick? You leaving?
I'm eating fucking taco. My PS4 is fucking overheated.
Oh, and you haven't cleaned that bitch yet.
I haven't.
You're such a bitch. God damn it, Tom. What about, I mean, not just that, but you watched Westworld?
I mean, I've been trying. I haven't lately. No, I finished the first season.
Ooh, first season. You gotta keep going, girl.
I know. I do, but I can't do it now because the only thing I get to watch is fucking PlayStation, and it's overeating. So, Andy, you have a good night, sir. I'm gonna fucking continue to drown my sorrows with fucking alcohol.
That's a lot of. And you're like a fucking.
Well, I mean, it's like, well, what? Oh, and they're like, well, what's going on? What's going on? You know, your performance has dropped. Oh, well, no, it's because I'm having to deal with this bullshit. I'm working off the fucking clock, trying to clean up after everyone. I'm closing by myself. I got no fucking help. It's fitting into my fucking depression.
Yeah.
Like, what's wrong? What's wrong is you motherfuckers aren't giving me the help that I fucking need to get this shit done. and then you're turning around and turning it into something that's my fucking fault. That's what's wrong. And that's feeding into my fucking depression.
Right.
Yeah, that's what's wrong. And they're like, well, no, you know, like we have these things. It's all confidential, and you know, Cedric had to when he was having issues with his family, he reached out. What the fuck? Really? Are you guys? I mean, you're I mean, this shit's fucking confidential, so that I need to reach out and it's like I almost wanted to be like, look, I've been dealing with fucking depression for fucking decades. This is something that I've dealt with my entire life. The reason that I stopped taking my fucking medicine is because I can't focus and I get fucking scatterbrained and I don't feel like I can do the job that I'm doing. That's why I'm off my fucking meds. Is that any of your goddamn business? No, it's not. Absolutely fucking not.
Right? And if it was, I would have told you.
I know you, but you're going to turn that into something against me. Alright, that's why. It's all fucking bullshit. It's shit that, like, he makes the Pudding Cup makes the fucking schedule. He wants me to adhere to the schedule, but we don't have the people involved, and they sit me down, and it's something that, like, I have to fucking say, hey, look, I don't have the fucking help that I had. Like, I don't have the help that I need. Plain and simple. I mean, I don't know how to fuck. And they're like, well, no, this isn't about what this person is doing or what that person is doing. This is about you. I'm like, no, I can't get my shit done because I don't have the fucking labor that I need to get this shit done. And you're calling us, you're texting us at fucking 9:30 saying, why the fuck aren't you gone? And you're not even fucking here. You don't know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing. It's like, I understand sending everyone home and you doing it by yourself, but you need to get paid to do it. It's not okay for you to be working for free. You might, cut your fucking thumb off on accident, putting a dish away or fucking a knife.
Exactly. So, and I think about that all the fucking time. And it's like, last night I was there until fucking, I had to go to walk out and fucking, food and beverage is still there. Like, Chelsea, what the fuck are you still doing here? And she's like, Thomas, what the fuck are you still doing here? And I look at Chelsea and I was like, I haven't been here for a fucking hour. But then, I mean, it's like tonight, it's like I go to leave, and Pam comes back in, and I was like, all right, we're all walking out together. We're a team. That's the way it needs to be. Like, at the end of the night, we get done, everybody walks out together, and we have a good night. Period. But then it's like Pam comes back in, she's like, I'm going to kill my fucking sister. I'm like, what's going on? She's like, my truck is gone. What? We're in a gated community. What do you mean your fucking truck? Like, no,
right.
That bitch came and fucking took my truck. So, I was like, all right, well, I'm going to go, we're clocked out at that point. I was like, all right, so I'm going to go outside and let you deal with what you need to deal with. I'm coming back. I'm not leaving you alone. I'm not leaving you. I can't. I don't care if we're on the clock or we're not. I can't leave you here alone because I'm the closing fucking manager. And I come back in and she's like, well, no, I just talked to my niece. She's coming to pick us up. Go on. I'm like, well, no. Not, I'm not. First of all, I'm not gonna leave you on top of a fucking mountain by yourself, not knowing. Jesus, like how we don't know. You pitched in, and she's like, well, why don't we just let him drive us down the mountain? Yeah, well, why not I do that? So I drove him down the mountain, and we get to the fucking gated community, like the gate of the community. You know, I put my little card in, talked to the guard, and I sit there and wait. And receives a message saying, hey, the Lexus is up in the parking lot. The key is on the floorboard. So I've just wasted fucking 30 minutes of my goddamn life. I had to drive back up the mountain, had to drop them off, I had to wait for them to find the key, make sure that they're good. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, and here's my issue. You want to talk shit about me and what I'm not doing and what I'm doing wrong, but you don't want to, like, you don't want to look like. The other focus is keeping Pudding Cup out of the goddamn kitchen. He's like, he hadn't even been up here for a month.
Right.
He's like, my main concern is keeping them out of the kitchen. Because he's like, you know, you guys were here until 10:30 when you were supposed to be gone at 9:30. And he looked at he looked at that, and first thing I got a call at 11 o'clock. And he said, I came in at 5 o'clock in the morning, and the motherfucker was sitting in the chair, just waiting to call out all the bullshit. He's like, I don't want to have to deal with that. I'm like, no, Joe, you don't want to deal with that. The issue isn't us. The issue is the unrealistic expectation that he is putting on you, myself, Olivia, all of us. Like, that he can just sit down in the fucking office and try to get a grasp on everything that's going on when he has absolutely no fucking idea what's actually going on. That's the fucking issue. It's not on me. It's not. He's like, well, what happened last night? And this is like, I had to have a conversation with Joe early, like as soon as I walked in, and then I had to go down and Joe, Pudding Cup, and our new GM. And at no point was I able to, like, speak up for myself. I just had to fucking sit there and fucking take it. Like a goddamn piece of shit.
Right.
And it, you know, he's like, well, you're telling me that, like, because at the end of the day, I can't say, hey, I sent them home because that's what you fucking wanted me to do, but then I stayed off the fucking clock. I can't say that. I can't. And he knows that. He knows exactly what the fuck I did. Joe knows it. He knows it. They know.
Then why don't you let them know it, then? If they all know it, then there's no harm in saying it. I mean, yes, there is, because you're not supposed to do that, but what the fuck? That's what you have to do to make shit happen, so...
Well, and then, you know what, and I was like, look, I sent them home, and I was the one that swept, I was the one that mopped, I was the one that straightened up and everything. And he's like, well, there was shit. Well, if you're the one doing that, then why was it so dirty? He was like, there's oil on the fucking table. It looked like someone had sprinkled salt. I guarantee you, he's coming in, seeing a couple things. I guarantee you this is what he's doing. He's coming in, first thing, before anyone else. He's seen a couple things that he doesn't like. He gets pissed off, and then he's like ripping shit off, like plastic wrap, ripping shit off, probably sprinkling fucking salt on the line. And that's that's the shit that fucking bothers me, because he's like, I came in and it looked like somebody sprinkled salt all over the line. You know what that fucking tells me? You stupid fucking son of a bitch. You piece of shit motherfucker. That tells me you came in and you saw something you didn't like, and you actually spent the time to sprinkle fucking salt. Because you don't say something like that. Am I wrong? If you're that type of person, if you're that type of person, and you want to pull me down and say that it looked like somebody sprinkled salt, that's very fucking specific. Say that word right now.
Right.
It's very specific. How did you get that idea in your head? You know how you get that idea in your head? It's because you fucking did it.
You know. Well, if he
am
knows,
I wrong?
no.
Hey, Andy, am I wrong?
You're good. But what if he knows that you stayed over on your own time and did what you could? I mean, no one's going to want to be 100% what they should do when they're not getting paid for it. They're all pissed off because they're fucking working an hour later or more because a bunch of fucking your manager says you can't work late and everyone else is gone and you're just fucking pissed off. Yeah. There might have been something that you overlooked. Whatever. But fuck him for writing you up for it because you work for free for an hour or longer. You know what I'm saying? Like, next time you just be like, I worked until 11 o'clock because you decided that I can't get overtime or I would get in trouble, so the job needed to be done and I still couldn't do it the way you wanted. Next time, I'm just gonna work the overtime and you can fucking figure it out and we'll get it done correctly this next time. Everything will be clean up to expectation, and I will be the one staying.
But then he's gonna turn that into
what?
And he's already done that. He's already done that. Well, why are we mismanaging our time? Why can't we get this shit done?
Well, why don't you switch your hours and come here and watch what we do?
He was like, what you're telling me? What you're telling me is you sent everybody home at 9:45, so the last tech came in at 8. Are you telling me that nobody did shit?
There might have
been an hour and a half?
There might have been all kinds of stuff happening for an hour and a half, but if you don't have...
I'm gonna document that shit. I'm gonna have to fucking itemize, like, I'm gonna have to write every single fucking goddamn thing out. Alright, this person... Like, our last table left, at this time, we were still having desserts come in. That's... I'm going to have to start to document that shit.
You are.
Myself.
No, you are, because you gotta cover your ass, Tom. That's what it's all about. Is CYA. Cover your ass whenever you do something.
Oh, but see, at this point... I don't, like, why do I need to put myself in that position? Why do I need to feel like I'm having to do that? Why am I have to sitting in here? And he's like, well, no, I heard this, and this, and Joe even had to, like, speak up, and he's like, well, that was me. I told him to do this. In the fucking write-up meeting, he's like, well, now, there was a couple of concessions, and then as soon as Joe did that, he shut him down. He's like, well, no, at the end of the day, why didn't you check him out? It's still on you. I'm like, because motherfucker, you told me I needed to get out on this time. I can spend fucking 4 hours checking these people out, making sure that this shit is done.
Yeah.
But then you're going to come to me the next day and be like, what the fuck? Why were you here until 4 o'clock? And then I was like, well, you know, Cheyenne, it spends fucking 45 minutes on this project right here, and I'm the one that has to come in. And the motherfucker was like, well, no, why are you the one tweeting? Why are you the one sweeping and mopping? That's not your job. That's Angie's job. I'm like, motherfucker. And I'm sitting here thinking to myself, and of course I can't say this shit because the fucking GM's right there. He knows. Pudding Cup knows what the fuck he's doing. He's creating a narrative to where I'm failing because he's the one that's fucking failing. It's not. He's creating a narrative to where it's my fault, not his. That's exactly what the fuck he's doing.
That's how narcissists work.
And it's gonna have like, I didn't. It wasn't my it wasn't my final run-up. It was just a written. It was a written write-up. And that's not something that I've ever had to deal with in my entire life. I've never been written up.
Yeah.
Because the people that know me know that fuck I'm there to do the goddamn job. This is the first time that I've had to deal with a motherfucker like this. And he's using this. We got a new GM. We've got the new sous chef, executive sous chef, who's above me. He's using it. He's trying. I see it. And you know he's having an issue with me from day one because I was Team Roxanne from day one, and he's doing the exact same thing he did with fucking Roxanne. And I've had a conversation with Roxanne about this. She understands it completely. This is what's going on. He's not going to take responsibility. And it's like, you know, I have to sit in there and hold my tongue with Joe. And Joe's like having to, like, he's like, well, that's on me. And as soon as he does that, it doesn't matter. Because at the end of the day, you're the one closing. You know what? You're right. It doesn't matter. But you can't tell me that I need to get out. You can't tell me I need to get out of here. I got a call at fucking 8 o'clock in the morning. All right, I didn't go to bed until 4 o'clock last night. I got home at 11:30. So what? That's 6 hours of sleep. And I'm getting a text first thing in the morning when I'm still sleeping saying you need to, all right, you're scheduled at 12:30 from 8:30. Are you cool with that? I'm like, yes. And then what happens tonight? It rolls. I get written up. I get pulled in the office. I didn't have a chance to smoke a cigarette until fucking 8 o'clock at night. Because I'm having to deal with all this bullshit. There's a disconnect there, and I don't. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't fucking trust Joe. You know what? He wants to raise his hand and say that's on me, but at the end of the day, that shit gets shot down, and he's not willing to step up and say, you know what? Fuck you, because that's what it's gonna take. And I know him well enough to know. I've seen the frustrations that he has with him. I see the frustrations where he's like, dude, I'm just trying to keep him out of the kitchen. He hadn't been here for a fucking month. He's down in his office. That's where we need to keep him. This is a conversation with Joe about Pudding Cup. He's like, we need to keep him down there and not up here. And when I'm like, well, Joe, what exactly happened? Like, I get written up, and I'm like, Joe, what exactly happened? What's going on? What was, you know, all this shit got brought up in the fucking write-up. Like, he pulled out, like, the fucking dress code shit. All right, does that mean that I'm not doing something like black pants, black shoes, white chef coat. What exactly? Like apron? Check all of those. I do all of those. Everything. Is it because I'm wearing a fucking brown apron? Because I've spent fucking hundreds of dollars on my goddamn apron? Is that something that's bothering you? Is that what it is? I don't know. But then I walk in and we're like, well, we got no fucking towels. Why don't we have towels? I don't know why. I'm not privy to that information because he wants to make fucking excuses. He's not even, like, he doesn't even want to give us an excuse. We don't have towels because we don't have towels. At the end of the day, alright, so the kitchen's dirty.
Imagine if people and
I don't have fucking towels?
try
Right.
to harmonize together, living for each other.
Like, if DHEC came in there and they were like, where are your towels? Well, we don't have any. They would shut that shit down. That's not on me. It's not. Yeah, I mean, even Joe had said in less than a couple days, he's like, you know what? I'm having to be silent right now. I'm not going to be silent for much longer. Alright, well, you know what? You say that to me, but then I'm sitting here trying to defend myself, and I can't. And then he's like, well, what went on last night? I was like, well, no, Cheyenne didn't get her shit done. Angie didn't get her shit done. You're expecting me to manage this shit. They can't fucking do it. And you're expecting me to get out on this time. It's not fucking feasible. And like, at the end of the night, right before Joe left last night, he went over to the dish pit, and I could see the frustration and the fucking worry in his eyes because there was still shit from breakfast. Still shit from breakfast. Like, she's got fucking 8 hours of fucking dishes on her plate. Like, how can we get that shit done? You can't. He knows it, but he's sitting there in a fucking meeting, looking me in the eyes as a witness to me being written up. Alright, you know what? You're a fucking witness. Why aren't you speaking up? And the one time he does, he's like, well, that is shit. Putting up, well, that shit doesn't matter because at the end of the day, you're responsible.
How could anyone throw away this used toilet paper?
He's like, you work the station and then you put the new guy on it. I'm like, no, I didn't do that.
Observe nature and the songs will
I worked the station. And then we had to send Olivia home and I got put on another station. And Joe asked the new guy to wrap the shit up. And
Alright,
the
guys,
shit...
I'll be back. I'm going to Taco Bell.
Wow. This guy's fucking, like, straight up listening to the entire conversation. Alright, now, you're good. Taco Bell her. Handy. It's like, what the fuck?
One man just is a electron. Paradise.
And they're like, what do you need? If there's, like, you need to take time off? Like, no, I can't take it. I can't afford to take time off. You still there, buddy? Barely. I mean, Handy, what do you think? What the fuck do I need to do?
I am tired as fuck, but I think that you do what you need to do, but it's just like motherfuckers don't give two shits. And that's the shitty thing about it.
Like, I'm doing everything I can possibly fucking do, and I'm getting shitted on.
Right.
I mean, is that just me being a fucking simp, or me being overly sensitive?
No, that's what's actually happening. He needs to realize that, and I don't know what happened to make the cleaning and the closing take so long, but he needs to realize that if you need to stay late to finish something, then that's what's going to happen. Not that anybody needs to be fucking reprimanded because of so. So that's the problem he has. You all scared that if you stay late to finish something that you're going to get in trouble for it. But you also get in trouble for it if it's not done correctly.
Right. I mean, it's rock and a hard place.
Oh yeah.
Like there's no fucking, like, at the end of the night, and like I leave. I mean, Handy. I leave at the, like, it's been fucking 4 nights in a row where I've spent over an hour and a half trying to get the shit done, and I can't bring that up in the fucking write-up. But I was like, no, I sent them home, and I made sure that, like, I was like, I swept, I mopped. And he's like, well, that shit, and then for him to turn around and be like, and I had a conversation with Joe earlier in the day, and I don't know why the fuck it takes 2 conversations. I don't know why. I don't know why Joe has to pull me aside and be like, I need you to understand this, and then I get fucking written up later on in the day. Like, why the fuck does that have? Why is that 2 conversations? Why? Because there's a disconnect. Because I felt like Joe needed to pull me aside and kind of see what's going on before. And it's like, dude, and I was like, you know, I was like, you saw. Right. When you walked in, and I pointed everything out, and I was like, Cheyenne. Like, you know, these are her things. This is what she needs to fucking deal with. This is, like, that's all. I mean, I'm trying, like, you know, at the end of the night, you want me to have this checkout list where this is everything that's, and I had to pull him aside even after that today. I'm like, all right, look, you put me on this, you put me on this station, and you're giving me this responsibility, but then Cheyenne's turning around and be like, hey, do you have time to do, and like, she's got to sear fucking avocados. Fucking avocados. She got to sear avocados. And I'm trying to get all this shit done that's put on my plate, and then I'll look over, and she's fucking, like, just standing there with her goddamn hands in her pockets, waiting for me to fucking cook avocados. Are you fucking kidding me?
Right.
Like, are you fucking kidding me? Alright, well, alright, so what now? Am I gonna get in trouble because I'm not helping her out to make her successful because I'm not cooking her avocado? And, like, at that point, I'm fucking livid. It's fucking, I've been there since 12 fucking 30 and it's fucking 7 o'clock, and I still haven't had a cigarette. I haven't been able to step aside to take a drink or take a piss. Have a cigarette.
Right.
And she's asking me to fucking sear her avocados, and I look over and she's just fucking standing there like, just like, and I try to bring that shit up in the fucking write-up, and they're like, well, no, this isn't about anyone else other than you. I'm like, no, this is, I can't get my shit done because I'm fucking coddling these stupid, and they're like, well, we got people beating down the door, people beating down the door. Well, why can't we hire fucking people to help me out at the end of the night? Why? You keep saying this. You keep using it as a fucking threat. I'm calling bullshit. There's like literally every fiber of my being is. I'm calling bullshit on that because you haven't been able to hire a single fucking person since you've been here. So shut the fuck up. You're gonna use that as a threat to me, and you're not. All right, Handy, I love you. Go to bed.
I'm doing a fast snatch, but yeah, I feel you, Tom. I'm listening.
I mean, it's like no, and it's gonna take that last write up where I'm just gonna have to fucking lay it's really gonna have to take that. I'm gonna be like, you know what? I'm gonna have to lay that shit out, and they're gonna have to fucking hear it, and then once I'm gone, they're gonna fucking see it.
They'll feel it.
And then I think that Joe's the type of person that he's not speaking up now, but as soon as that shit hits, and as soon as he fucking realizes that I'm exactly fucking right, he's gonna be turning around and like, look, man, we just lost a fucking hard-working, good man that's been trying to tell us exactly what the fuck's wrong this entire time, and nothing's been done about it.
They're gonna come in every day, and the fucking kitchen's gonna be dirty still. You know what I'm saying? What do you do when that happens?
It's gonna be fucking worse than that because because I'm not gonna be there to clean up after everyone.
Right, but
and see the thing that pisses me off the most is like I left last night fucking demoralized, fucking depressed as fuck. I had to send everyone home and sit in that bitch and clean up by myself with no fucking help. Nobody.
Right.
Just fucking demoralized. Like, I've got this shit, and then I have to come in the next day, I have to come in today and get bitched out because shit wasn't done. I mean, what the fuck?
For your hard work. You know, that's bullshit.
Yeah. For fucking free.
Yeah. No shit.
And I got Cheyenne pissed off at me because, like, dude, what the fuck? I can't, like, what the fuck? Do you not fucking see how hard I am fucking trying for each and every fucking one of you?
Mm-hmm.
I'm having to sit here and hold my fucking tongue in this goddamn meeting. And it's like, your performance has seen a drastic incline. Is there anything going on with you? Do you need to seek medical help? Do you need to seek? No, motherfucker. This fucking stress that you're creating for me is feeding into my depression. Period. If I want to talk to a goddamn fucking therapist, then it's going to be about you. And the only thing that they're going to tell me is that I need to separate myself from this fucking situation.
Yeah.
Am I wrong?
Nah. But you do what you gotta do, Tom. Really. Like, it doesn't matter what it is. You need to make Tom okay before you decide that everything else is okay.
Well, I mean, I can't do that. I can't quit my job. Everything fucking shut down.
No, I
that's
know.
The thing.
I'm just saying, like,
that's my stress. Like, I can't fucking quit a job. That's what I need. Like, what I need to do, I need to fucking quit. And they're like, well, no, we need to make sure that we're all on the same page and we're behind each other. And I'm like, no. I was like, you know what? I want to make sure that everyone in this room is successful because that's the only way that I'm going to be successful. And that's what I try to do on a daily basis. Period. But I'm not, and I didn't say this, but I don't feel like I'm being afforded the same fucking respect.
Yeah.
I don't think that I'm getting as much as I'm putting out into it. And they're like, well, you know, do you want to be here? I've been with this company for and part of me wants to take the fucking 4. I've got 4 pocket knives that were Christmas presents years ago from the Cliffs.
Mm-hmm.
Bring those in. Bring the fucking Christmas ornament. Bring the pin that I have that says celebrating 20 years with the Cliffs. Bring when Tiger Woods was supposed to open up before that whole sex, all that bullshit, before he lost favor with everyone. He was supposed to open up a course. It was supposed to be his course for the Cliffs.
Yeah.
And they brought and when they had the announcement, we went to like 10 minutes per minute come in, blah blah blah. But they gave out little rocks. They called the Cliffs commitment rocks. Little rocks from Patagonia. Rock? I still have the fucking Cliffs commitment rock. I want to. Next time I get written up, and they're like, I don't think you want to be here anymore. I want to pull that shit out and be like, place it on the table, and I'm like, this is my fucking Cliffs.
You should ask him. You should ask him. Do you know what this is? And Puerto Rico be like, no, it's a fucking rock. And like, no, this is a goddamn Cliffs rock, you dick. This is what the fucking means to be here for fucking ever and know what the fuck this place is about. True story, not your bullshit.
No, I mean I'm saving all that bullshit for the last write-up. Just do it. You know what? Fuck you. You've had every opportunity to make this shit work with me. Done. Alright. I'm gonna go get another beer because I'm fucking pissed off and
oh yeah.
I know.
Love you, Tom.
I ate and I'm just I can't and they're like, well anything going on that we need to know about? Or like, no, motherfuckers. This stress that you're putting me under, the fact that I'm working off the clock to make sure that everything is good for you and still coming in and getting bitched at, that's the fucking issue. Like, and I don't know how to sit down and have, like, I don't know. And I'd be like, you know, what went on? I'm like, well, no, Cheyenne's slow as fuck. And Angie, I tell her 4 to 5 times to shut it down, and she's still worried about getting everything done. I'm like, you can't have it both ways. You can't have it both ways. Either you want the shit clean, or you want us to have, and then I don't know.
No, I know. I feel you.
I don't know. I'm just. And Olivia is the absolute fucking worst. Because she's feeding into all that bullshit. And
right.
She got her last right. I mean, we talked about it. She tried to quit not even 2 weeks ago.
Mm.
And then got her last write up, and now everything, like, I don't know how the fuck she can do it. I don't know how the fuck she can do it. She's like, everything's good. Hey, we're good guys, yeah. It's like, no, fuck you. Like, we're not. You just fucking tried to quit. Like, nothing's been resolved.
For a reason. You tried to quit for a reason, not because it was fun.
But she feeds in, like, and that's the whole thing. It's like that fucking mentality that they have. Like, it's that fucking mentality. Like, you know, Pudding Cup's like, oh, you know, I was listening the other night, and it was venison. It was venison. And I was just listening with Joe talking to you, and he kept asking for more gravy. All right, so no. And I thought to myself about it. I was like, no. First of all, that wasn't the venison night. That was the lamb shanks. And he asked me a couple times, and then, like, Olivia and I both, like, turned the plate around, and I was like, this is, all right, 6 o'clock, do you understand that? Facing down? So 6 o'clock is facing you, right? That's how the plate is supposed to be oriented.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. As soon as we turn that shit around, just like, all right, I'll shut the fuck up now. And he's like, no, I was like, I'm not saucing it for both sides, I'm saucing it for the presentation. That's what I'm doing. But then he brought that shit up today, like Pudding Cup, like, well, I kept hearing that, and I felt like you were like bucking. I'm like, what the fuck is bucking? Like, I'm disagreeing with what the fuck Joe's telling me to do. No, I'm not doing that. And that's the thing that I'm dealing with. It fucking Pudding Cup's paranoia is so fucking thick and ridiculous that I'm having to prove every single fucking act. Like, I can't even fucking, like. And then after that shit, I asked Joe. I was like, well, what exactly, what did you walk into? He's like, I don't know. He got here first.
Right.
And he's mentioned to me a couple times, he's like, I don't know if it's something that's actually going on at the end of the night, or if it's something that he's, like, getting pissed off about and making it worse to make you look worse. I think that's exactly what the fuck's going on. And what do I do? Sit down there and be like, yeah, this is what's going on. I mean, do I sit down there with the brand new fucking GM and him be like, well, it looked like somebody sprinkled salt all over the line, and there's grease. It's like there's grease everywhere.
Yeah.
No.
Why would someone do that?
I mean, there was a big part of me that just wanted to say, there was a big part of me that was like, so it looked like somebody sprinkled salt how does that happen? Because that's a very vivid way to explain something. I mean, was it actually somebody sprinkling salt? Like somebody that got pissed off and came in first and wanted to blame something on someone else?
That would be the easiest way to do it.
I feel like that's what's fucking going on right now. I really do. And then, you know, I'm sitting there in the car, fucking trying to get the dishwasher and fucking prep cook home.
Mm.
And I check on my Facebook. Cheyenne's like, she puts a post. No matter what you do, it's never enough. God damn it! Really? Like really? Do you not understand that I was the one that was written up today for your fucking bullshit? And you want to complain about that shit? Like, I sent you home and took on that responsibility on my own, and this is what I get. And you want to complain about that it's never enough?
Right.
Fuck you.
Stanley's not happy about it either.
No. All right, Andy, you have a good night, sir. I'm gonna just sit here and stew and be pissed off.
No, I know. I finished
probably the next
hour.
week and a half.
Well,
no, week and a half.
Go ahead and turn on Westworld.
I mean, my PlayStation is just... I haven't turned it off yet. My PlayStation is still too hot, so I need to turn that shit off. You have a good night, though.
Alright, love you, Tom. I'll talk to you later.
Love you too, buddy. Yes, sir.
sausage. Retrying. Yes, young ones, I can communicate with these. I told them to make enemy happy. Their signs for the sausage making. Bad luck for them. In this time, these masks would have been worn the entire festival by the participants, but we only done them right before the parade.
The town is abuzz with activity, especially the honey house. Spring is springing, meine Kollegen. Right into our little celebration. Ours have arrived. It's going to begin since I lead the Gather around the bonfire, friends, as we Rid our town of the anthropomorphic